Hey, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Allegra Shaw, and if you're not new here, you have never been in this room before, unless you watch my vlogs, then you probably have. I'm in one of my bathrooms, and we're gonna film. Sorry if this light, see this? I have a mirror that every time you get close to it, the light turns on, so it might come in and out, but it's fine. So today I'm gonna give you my tips, like the way that I feel confident, specifically like before a meeting or before something big. These are the things that like I do to make me in the best place that I can be going into something. This video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club, and I'm super excited to be working with them. I've worked with them before, and I've been using Dollar Shave Club for like 5 years, for a long time, since before I started working with them. So first thing, I'm gonna put primer on my face so that my makeup lasts, and I'm just using the Benefit Professional, and this is where this mirror is gonna come in, because I need to look at myself. Look how good my skin looks. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I struggle with acne, and I don't have any active breakouts right now, and I have for a while. Anything you see on my face is just like a mark left, which is just the pleasant part about acne. You deal with it, and then it goes, the pimple goes away, and you're left with a mark for months. I just forgot a product, so I will be right back. So the first tip that I'm gonna give you is your shower. I feel like having a really good, nice shower kind of like kickstarts the day or the night, whatever you're going into, properly. Because I feel like there's two types of showers. There's your like I need to get in the shower and just like quickly wash my body and get out and continue on. And there's like your really nice showers where you like wash your hair and you exfoliate and you shave and you do all the like good stuff that like makes you feel really good. And I, maybe not washing my hair because I only do that like once, twice a week, but like those really good showers are the ones that I like to take before I have like a really important date. Not anymore because obviously I have a boyfriend, but like, you know, before a date or before like a big meeting or an event, like those are the showers that I like to have. The exfoliating and, you know, making your body smooth and nice, that's what I like to do. And then to go along with that, shaving. This might not be for everyone, but shaving for me makes me feel really good and really confident. And, you know, shave my legs, shave my armpits, that's what I like to do. I did get laser on my armpits though, but shave my legs for sure. Like, it's just something that like I've been doing for so long, and it's just something that makes me feel really good. So that's why I shave. I think shaving kits are extremely overpriced. Like, I think razor heads are insanely overpriced. And that's actually how I came across Dollar Shave Club. I can't remember who told me about it, but I think I've said this before. They told me about it when I was in a place where I didn't have a lot of money, and I kept saying like, I don't understand why razors are so expensive. I think it was like in university even. So I got introduced to Dollar Shave Club, and it varies from US to Canada, the pricing, but it is extremely inexpensive for razor heads, and they actually get sent to your door, so you don't have to think about it. You have it every month or every other month, depending on like how much you shave and all that good stuff. So this is the executive razor, and then it comes with, as you can see, I actually use this because there are only 2 left. It comes with, these are razor heads for executive razor, but that said, you can tell I've been using Dollar Shave Club a long time because I also have the not executive razor. I think this is like the middle razor, and this is the one that I used to buy. So they sent me this one, but I used to actually buy this one. If you're kind of not sure about it, they actually have these really great starter sets where they have like different products, which I have here, like shampoos and conditioners and face cleansers, and they even have like an oral one, which comes with like a toothbrush and toothpaste and stuff. And they're fully just, they're starter sets that you can try out. Your first starter set is just $5, and then you can go from there. You know, my personal favorite is the razors, and I've been using them for years, and I think they're great. Shaving, big plus for me on the confidence front. Oh, you know when you just like find Q-tips and then you just like want to clean your ears? That's me every time I see a Q-tip. Something else that makes me feel, I haven't even gotten to the makeup yet. Something else that makes me feel really confident, while I talk about this, I'm going to put this Chanel, am I rich? Chanel makeup? They actually gifted this to me, but I love this stuff, and I actually think I would repurchase it, which kind of like, I kind of hate myself for, because it's like, why do I need Chanel makeup? But I do. I don't know what this is called. Ultralight Skin Perfecting Sunscreen Makeup. Very lightweight, and I really like it. I put my makeup on in many different forms, and today I choose to use a foundation brush. Sometimes I use my fingers, and sometimes I use a beauty blender. This is a very lightweight makeup, and I actually would use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk if my skin was bad, but my skin's looking great. So we're just gonna put that on. The other thing I really like doing, which I haven't done in a while, is having a bit of a glow and not being like super pasty. This mirror is giving me, make me feel dizzy. I really like having a bit of a glow. By glow, I mean tan. I live in a country that is freaking freezing half the time, more than half the time. So it's hard to like keep a nice glow all year round, because in the dead of winter, I look like a piece of paper. Even right now, I look pretty pale. That being said, I have 2 bright white ass lights on my face. But self-tanning is something I've been doing for a while. If I have a lot of time and I know the event's coming up, I would do something like the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in Ultra Dark, and I would do this, you know, like 2-3 days before and like get all tanned up. But if I forget, which is usually the case, I like to use this Saint Tropez bronzing water mousse, which is like, I still use a mitt and everything, but it doesn't have like a guide color, and it doesn't come off on your white clothes, which is amazing, and it doesn't have like a crazy smell. But honestly, usually my body like holds tan like pretty well. It's my face and my hands that get really, really pale. So this brand and this like line, they have a spray, and I spray my face with it to keep like a nice, just like kind of a natural bronzed glow to my face. And then I also spray it on my hands, just to kind of like keep everything looking kind of, it just gives me a bit like a boost of confidence to have like a bit of color, you know? Because I know some people are probably furious typing away in the comments that this is all about your physical self, but I will be talking about other things other than my physical self. But let's not forget that feeling good on the outside and feeling good on the inside kind of are like 2 things that go together. It's all one. Okay, this looks like a good base. Is the light going on and off really annoying? I'm really sorry, but I really need it. So then the next thing is your makeup. This is obviously like varies person to person. For me, I like to not look super cakey. I don't like to have a ton of makeup on. I like to keep it pretty natural and just kind of look like myself, but better. So I will use like, I mean, again, depends on my skin and how my skin wants to treat me that day. I'm using the Benefit Boing Brightening Concealer. I've actually run out of a lot of my concealers, so. And then for under eyes, I'm using the Nude by Nature Perfecting Concealer, the liquid one. I'm a huge fan of this concealer under the eyes because it doesn't crease for me, and that is epic. So I just put a little bit, and then I will just dab with my fingers. Also for a base, what I really like is the Nude Sticks Nudies Tinted Blur Stick. I think this is also amazing, and it gives you like a beautiful light coverage, and you can build it up. So I use that on the daily as well, but today I felt like using Chanel and being rich. But I think the tinted blur stick is like a more affordable alternative to the Chanel, because I know not everyone wants to drop that much money on makeup. I feel covered, feel good, feeling great. Probably will just put a little bit more on. So yeah, I like to keep the makeup very natural and look like myself, but cuter. So the next thing I'm gonna do is use the Milk Makeup Bronzing Stick. And I'm using a bunch of cream products because that's what I have been really liking lately, is sticking to cream. Do I have a reason for that? No. Again, would normally use like a beauty blender. Well, sometimes use a beauty blender for this kind of stuff, but I've been feeling a brush, probably because I don't want to get my hands dirty, and I'm lazy as fuck. So yeah, I just keep it really natural, especially when I'm going to a meeting in the daytime, because I don't personally. Oh my god. Rude. I personally don't want to look super cakey, no judgment if you like to wear more makeup than this. If I had a breakout though, I would for sure be wearing a more full coverage foundation, because that is what makes me feel confident when I'm dealing with a breakout. The next thing is smelling good. Smelling good is very important to me. I'm sure it's important to a lot of people, but the ways that I do that is I usually use a nice smelling body wash, and then I use a scented cream. But TBH, my skin is so goddamn dry that I have to use like a heavy duty moisturizer on my skin after shower. And honestly, if you don't moisturize your skin after a shower, I don't know how you do it. I use a I use a heavy duty like CeraVe like thick moisturizer on my skin, and then I go and find like cute little scented ones like my Glossier Body Hero or like a Le Labo one, or just like a nice smelling moisturizer. And then I'm gonna use Nude Sticks Nudies Matte in Sunkissed, which is literally the best shade I've ever used in my whole entire life, and it's my favorite ever, so I hope this never gets discontinued. And then I always use a perfume, and that just depends on how I'm feeling, but some of my favorites are Le Labo Santal, Le Labo Thé Noir, Gucci Bloom, Glossier You, that's what it's called. Did I put too much? And I like to put this color on my nose because it gives me like a really nice sun-kissed look, and that's what it's called, sun-kissed. So yeah, smelling good. The next one, I'm gonna use the Hourglass Magic Veil or something like that. I don't really know what it's called, on this IT Cosmetics brush. And I'm just gonna powder my face because I want my acne scarring to stay covered, and I don't want to like slip off. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of powder actually like my whole face because I use a lot of cream products and I want them to stick around. The next thing, I'm sure you might have heard of it. My mom taught me this a really long time ago, and it's also a TED Talk, and it has been featured on like Grey's Anatomy and stuff, but it's called a power pose. It's like a scientifically proven study. If you stand, I'm gonna have to do my robe up so I can show you. If you stand in a powerful position, hands on hips like this, or superhero pose, or just a powerful position for like 5 minutes, you are statistically proven to do better in whatever you are doing. I like to power pose because it makes me feel good and confident. Seems silly, but it honestly works. I don't usually do it for 5 minutes though. I also do it for like probably like 2 or 3, but I think it still works. I'm using this highlight, which is a Maybelline Master Chrome highlight. Another thing that I love to do, I think this is tip number like 7, meditate. I really make sure that if I'm going into a big meeting or I'm going to an event, I have meditated that day, because meditation, as I've talked about so many times, like literally saved my life. I used to be like a crazy anxious person, and I suffer from depression, but my anxiety used to be like really bad, like debilitatingly bad. Not okay, like debilitatingly bad, but like I hold all my anxiety in my stomach, like my stomach, I wouldn't be able to eat, like it was just like that kind of, not like anxiety attacks. But meditation literally changed the game for me. I feel better about things. I still like get anxiety at times, but not like I used to, and I feel like I've really been able to like control my brain, and it helps me a lot before going into like events or meetings, because I feel like I have full control over like my emotions and just my brain and thoughts. So meditation the day of the event, I meditation like all the time, but I just make sure that I'm like not gonna skip that day. 8, being prepared. Like obviously being prepared is super key. I'm just putting eye oil on my lips because my lips are so dry right now. It's gross. I'm dehydrated. Being prepared going into the meeting is really key for me, like to know my shit. So I will review what I need to review either the night before or before I go into the meeting. So like I'm on top of my shit, I can answer questions. I'm obviously not afraid to say I don't know in meetings, but, or this could be in school too, you know, like I'm not afraid to say that I don't know, but I definitely want to be prepared for the questions that come my way. Number 9, what else do I have to do with my face? Oh, I'm going to spray my face. Number 9 is pick a killer outfit. I always go with something that I feel super comfortable in, something that I've worn before. I'm not going to a meeting like trying out a new look that I'm not sure if I'm gonna feel good in. I pick like a tried and true outfit that I've worn many times and I know I feel good and comfortable in, because I don't need to be feeling like that in a meeting. I need to be like, is my outfit like fucked, or like pulling my skirt up, or like, you know, like anything like that. I don't want to be fidgeting with my outfit. I just want to like look good, look professional, and like feel good and comfortable. I'm going in with mascara, and this is the Tartiest mascara. Yeah, it's good. I like it. This is the travel size. I got mascara all over my face. When did it stop recording? God, cameras are so stressful. Like, why do they just like stop recording? It's fucking rude. Okay, yeah, I'm using the 24-hour brow setter gel from Benefit. And the last tip that I have is well, there's two things. Look at yourself in the mirror. This is what I do. Maybe this is, you know, a little embarrassing, but you gotta do what you gotta do to keep confident. Look at yourself in the mirror, and I either say 3 things about myself that I love and that I'm proud of. I smile at myself in the mirror, which, you know, helps with endorphins. Again, I think I've said this, but I am a naturally very negative person. So I really have to work on being positive. So I smile at myself in the mirror, like I give myself like a big smile, and then I talk to myself and I say things like I don't really know exactly, it depends, but like a big one is like, you are good enough. You are good enough to go to this meeting, and you are gonna be great. And like, I just give myself honestly like a small little pep talk in the mirror, and I just tell myself all the things that I like about myself. A lot of people do like mantras or something like that, but that's what I do. I'm using Glossier like on my lips. And I think that really helps just like boost my confidence. Those are the things that I do to get my confidence up and feel good about myself for a big event or big meeting. So let me know in the comments down below how you stay confident and how you feel good about yourself, and like things that maybe you do. Don't forget to check out Dollar Shave Club and their starter packs or their monthly subscription service, because it's one of my faves and probably one of the longest subscriptions I've had. That and Netflix. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you. All the products I use will be linked down below. Love you all. Peace and love. Bye.